In this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways that anyone can make money. So you won't need any money to get started, but let me point out this. These methods are not easy ways to get rich. These are all things that need time and work. You may have heard of some of them already, but I still think that this video contains things that will be useful to you. So without further ado, let's get into the methods. Our first method is recycling. In other words, making money by selling used items, flipping items. I'm pretty sure that there are items in your house that you don't use anymore. That can be books that you have already read or your old phone. If they are in good shape, you can send them on Facebook Marketplace. There are many people who buy used items, and if you're not using an item anymore, selling it sounds logical. Even when you move things forward, when you have enough money in your pocket, you can start buying things for cheap and then selling them for profit. Let's say that you found a phone on the Facebook Marketplace, but it's broken. It has a broken screen. You can buy that phone for a cheaper price than it is, then you can repair that screen and then sell it for profit. And don't worry if you don't know how to repair a screen or change a screen, because if you type it on the Google or on the YouTube, there are a ton of videos for free that teach you how to do it. It's something that can be learned. Our second method is making money by print on demand. So basically you make a design and put this on a t-shirt. But don't worry if you don't know how to draw something or about graphic design, you don't need graphic design. And I'll tell you how. Now you can do print on demand on websites such as Teespring, Redbubble or Etsy. All you have to do is to make a design, put it on a t-shirt and publish it. After that, every time that you get a sale, you don't do anything additionally. You just sit back and let the company do the thing. The company prints the product and ships the product to the customer. And if this is the first time that you heard about print on demand, that might sound a bit scam to you, but it's not. So it works like those companies basically have a base price that can change, but let's say it's $10. So when you put your design on a t-shirt and you're about to sell the product, you set a price for the product. And let's say you put $20. When the product gets sold, the company gets $10, you get $10. That's how it works. So now let's see how we can make designs without knowing graphic design. Most of you probably thought about stuff like this when I said design, but that's not what I meant. The t-shirt or the t-shirts that you're seeing right now, they are all about a text and not a drawing, not an illustration, not a vector, just text. And they are getting sales. So it's not all about making a cartoon or something like that. You can sell designs, just type something. So all this person that did was to click a few keys on the keyboard, and that's it, which I believe is something that can everyone do. Also, these sites themselves already offer you such writing features, but if you want, you can also choose programs like Photoshop, Canva or Adobe Spark. Of course, you will not start making money and getting sales immediately after you share the product. You need time, you need to advertise yourself, you need to bring together your products with the customers. After that, you can start making money. I mean, I already have a video on my channel that it's about print on demand where I try for 7 days and try to make money. You can take a look at it if you want. So we come to our third method, Fiverr. When I say Fiverr, you may think about freelancing, but the reason that I'm saying Fiverr, it's because you can work on Fiverr even if you are older than 13. Like if you are 14, 15, you can work on Fiverr. I mean, I can't say that you have to do this or this to work on Fiverr. After you create your account, you can do whatever you want. You can do graphic design, you can do video editing, you can do translation if you know different languages, multiple languages. You can do whatever that you have knowledge or talent. In fact, I'm still working on Fiverr since I made that 1 week Fiverr challenge, and right now I have $28 in my balance, although I have withdrawn it recently. I don't know if that can be a main source of income, maybe, but it's an epic side hustle. I can say that. By the way, I want to leave this as a note. It will be difficult in the beginning to get some orders since nobody wants to order from someone that just created that account or that doesn't have any sales. So you have to promote yourself. You have to show them examples about your work. And if you don't have any, do some. Like you don't have to get an order to do something. You can make a logo about a company that doesn't even exist. Just do it. Now let's take a look at our next money method. The fourth way to make money is to sell photos. I guess there is no one who says that I can't take photos. I think everyone has a phone that has a camera in 2021. You don't need a professional DSLR camera. Of course, it has its advantages, but it's not necessary. You can take photos with your phone too, but it would be useful to know Photoshop or Lightroom at least, since you can't take every photo perfect. Like there will be sometimes whites are too bright, shadows too dark and you have to make some changes in the photos. But it is nothing to worry about. Like, you can just simply go to YouTube or to Google and type Photoshop tutorial, and there are tons of videos that are free. So if you say, I'm gonna do that, you can do that. Everything's free. You can do that. Now, this business method that we do is called stock photography. Basically, you take a photo and upload that photo on sites such as Shutterstock, Getty Images, iStock, and more. And companies usually buy those photos. I mean, of course, individuals can come and buy those photos too, which that's something that they do, but usually, mostly, companies do. Since a big company can type on Google and download the first photo that he sees, they need to buy photos with their license, so they don't want any copyrights. You can also sell those photos on different stock photography platforms on different sites, but you need to pay attention to one thing. If one of the sites says exclusive, you can only share that photo on that site, nowhere else. So check that, because you don't want any trouble. And if it says exclusive, you can just share it on that platform, or instead you won't share it there and share it on different sites that doesn't have exclusive option. We come to our final and fifth monetization method, opening an Instagram account. I've seen news like this. While Ronaldo was playing for Juventus, his salary was $34 million, but he was also using Instagram, which he made around $48 million just posting pictures or videos about sponsorships. Here we see the power of the social media once again. The guy gets $1.6 million just from one post. But we are not Ronaldo, are we? So what can we do? First of all, we can't ask $1.6 million for a post. That's for sure. Instead, we can open an Instagram account on a topic that we are knowledgeable about or have a talent. Of course, it is important to know the subject, the category. Otherwise, you will probably get bored in the long run. For example, let's say that I love motorcycles. I can open an Instagram page that are about motorcycles. After a certain number of followers, you will start getting DMs about brands or small businesses, and you can charge them to post their ads on your page. Or you can sell the page if you want. That's up to you. Let's assume that we can't produce our own content. We can't go outside and shoot videos or photos. In this case, we can take other people's content and share them on our page. But don't worry, we won't steal. Let's say that you saw a very nice motorcycle video or photo on Instagram and you want to post that. Then you can take that video and post it on your Instagram page, but while you're posting, you need to credit the owner of that post. In this case, he will be happy and you will be happy because he got free ad and you got content. This is exactly what I'm talking about in this video. I explain in more detail on how you can make money with an Instagram account. So, see you over there. Bye bye.